Hi everybody, it's Meg from Books Off the Beaten Path, and I thought I would take a little time this morning to show you some cross-stitch updates. Just a little floss tube, just diving in a little bit, whoop, toes in the water, just a little floss tube update. Okay, I'm going to start with whatever I pick up first. Okay. So, you know, we had the discussion, my mom loves me through cross stitch and everything. And I just wanted to alert everyone that Twitch has now entered the room. Yay! So let's hope she'll be good. So my mom loves me through cross stitch. So she got me this. She's gotten me several patterns lately because I've been in a mood. We've got squirrels and bats in our attic and we have to get them out. And let me tell you, it ain't cheap. And I've never had this before. You can hear them up there at night scurrying around and it is freaky as hell. And of course I'm just worried about them. They're urinating up there and they could be chewing on wires and everything like that. So anyway, my mother's like, well, I'll solve her mood problem. I won't give her any money to fix the squirrels or the bats, but I'll buy her some cross stitch. So that's what we're doing. We're buying cross stitch. So she got me this one. This is a waxing moon pattern, little Halloween house. That's kind of what, maybe that represents my attic. Maybe I'll have an owl up there or a vulture. So there's that. And she got me the fabric that goes with that. But I'm not gonna waste time showing that because it's just a gray fabric. Gray like my mood. So, okay, so there's that one. What else will I grab? Oh, she got me this one. Now this one is precious and I am going to show you the fabric. This one is a little, it's like a spring snow globe and it's called Spring. And it's a little town. And it's made to look like it's in a snow globe. And I'm going to get it really close so you can see the colors. And wait till you see this fabric she got for me. Isn't that pretty? This is just Ada, I guess, but it's showing up a little bit more brownish yellow, but it's really lilac-y. When you see it, it's really lilac-y. So that's a pretty one. Okay, now, I don't know if any of you guys out there who occasionally watch my Flosstube have ever actually cross-stitched yourselves and have you ever heard of Hawk Run Hollow? It's a series. And they're these big samplers. They're these monster big samplers. And so Mom has, she hasn't gotten me all of these. She got me one, but the others she's found in her stash. And because she thought she was going to do them and she's never going to do them. They're hard to do. So this is Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. And so what I'm thinking about doing is I'm not going to do the samplers for each one of these because that would be the only thing I would do forever. And then I would just never cross stitch anything else. But I'm thinking of making a series of pillows and finding, you know, a square or so from each one of these and doing it up into a pillow. So that's what I'm thinking about. Because it's still a lot of stitching. So that was Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. Here is Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. Here's Autumn. Pumpkins at the top. I like the horses. I like the witch. You know, I love the spooky things. And the turkey. So one of those would make a nice pillow, I think. I kind of like the pig. See the pig? I like that one. So let me put that back in its little plastic container. Well, I'll do that in a minute. We don't have all day. This is the one she actually bought me because this is the one I thought about doing in its entirety. But I have pulled back on that now because I just don't think I can do it. This is Halloween and Hawthorne Hollow. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. And this one, the reason I wanted to do this one in its entirety is I can't really pick out one section of it. Let me flip it over here so it's a little closer for you. That I'm not crazy about. I guess I'm not crazy about the deep, the mermaid, and that's a lot of fill in. But I love the Headless Horseman. We know how much I love that. I love the bats in the belfry. I love the house. Isn't that beautiful? You see that? So I'm going to pick out one of those to do as a pillow. I just don't know which one yet. All right, what else we got in here? What is this? This is just some fabric that she bought me. I don't need to show that. Oh, the shores of Hawk Run Hollow. Apparently Hawk Run Hollow is on, oh my God, what's up with my lips today? Apparently Hawk Run Hollow is on the ocean. But they've got all sorts of them. They've got the houses of Hawk Run Hollow. They've got Hawk Run Hollow Spring, Hawk Run Hollow Summer. But here is the shores of Hawk Run Hollow. I love the house. I think that would make a spectacular little pillow. And it says, "My love at sea." I'll flip it over so you can see it a little closer. Mom liked the ship. She's always loved Nantucket, the idea of Nantucket. She's never been. One of these days I'll take her, when I can afford it. When I don't have vermin. All right, I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. I'm not going to talk any more about it. Okay, so now what have I been working on? Let me show you. Okay, so here's my, and I haven't made a lot of progress on anything, but I've made some progress. Here's my witch's bell pool. So I finished the hat, and I started the broom. So that's coming along. And then I started a new project for my second son, because my second son, son number 2, he likes more of a colonial look. And so he liked this quote. And this quote is, there's nothing like staying at home for real comfort. Which is true, because Joe will never leave. He's 22, he has no intention of leaving the house. So, but I didn't like the colors it was done in. So I decided to do it in a blue and a white. Woo! And here's my progress. Look. Can you see that? I've almost made a rectangle. But I have to do the border first before I can do anything else. I don't know if you can see that or not. What else we got to show you? Oh, this one's fun. I was working on this one this morning. Okay, so first off, my purple flowers, which I know is Heather's favorite. Let me get my... I want to get my purple flower. I can't find it. All right, well, here's where I'm at on my purple flowers. And I can't find I don't know what I've done with the overall, what do you call it? The pattern part that I just showed you, all those damn Hawk Run Hollows. But this is where I'm at. And it's coming along beautifully. That's my purple flower ones. Here is Prairie Flowers. And that's coming along pretty nicely too. Coming along well with that. Okay, put that back in there. I was working on that one this morning. Let's see. Oh, here I was like, show you my full coverage. Okay, so here is Witch's Hollow. There's always a hollow. Hawk Run Hollow, Witch's Hollow, I don't know. But anyway, here is Witch's Hollow, and this is my full coverage that I'm working on. And here is my progress so far. I've done a lot of the sky, and if you can see, we've got some little bats that have come in. And I love working on this one because it just takes me out of myself. I just end up in the world of Witch's Hollow. Where if I was a witch, well, I don't know what I would do if I was a witch. I don't want to be a witch, but anyway, I'm just really proud of this because this is my newt stitching. It's almost petty point, but I love it. So those are all my floss stitch pieces that I'm working on at the moment. And that's just about all I got to say. I've started a new book called Ravenscroft by Dorothy Eden. Gotta find some more Dorothy Eden because I'm loving this book. I'm about halfway through and we'll see how she ends it. But I'm loving this book and been writing some more. I've got some floss on myself. Been writing some more and that's going super good. So that's going to be good. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Just a little Flosstube fun there. Tell me which ones you liked and which ones you didn't like, and I will check you later.